Are you serious? Are you serious? We have breaking news. I'm back home. I'm back in Indiana, okay, here at the Salvation Station, which is still under renovation. But when it's done, it will be beautiful studio. And we're very, 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 very excited about that. But right now, still here at the Salvation Station, just operating here. And let me just say this real fast. We got a shooting. We got breaking news. We got a shooting. San Jose, California. San Jose, California. I know who the shooter is. I'm going to tell you all about this situation. First, let's put a shout out right now to www.relaxthepain.com. That's www.relaxthepain.com. Folks, seriously, listen, you need to get this patch that helps relieve the pain in seconds. It's really quite amazing. And I didn't even know it existed. And then later I found out about it. But listen, the pain is a result of electrical signals being sent to your brain from the pain. Okay. And they've got a new patented technology that can help relieve the pain by putting this it's like an adhesive patch on, maybe you have a pulled muscle, or you have a strained hamstring, or you have a muscle cramps, or a bruise, and you're needing some healing. You don't want, and you're in a lot of pain, but you don't want any medication. Okay, you want to do this totally natural. Then you need this www.relievethepain.com. That's www.relievethepain.com. It's absolutely incredible. I couldn't believe what he did for me. I can't even believe it. A swollen joint in this knuckle, and it's incredible what this technology can do. So check it out at www.relaxthepain.com. All right. Well, I wish we could relax the pain in San Jose. I know who the shooter is. And let me share with you exactly. I don't know him personally. No. I know who the shooter is. And let me tell you what happened in this situation in the San Jose shooting. We have a very serious situation that has developed. Look, Samuel Cassidy, the gunman that killed 8 people before he was killed at the VTA yard, he reportedly turned the gun on himself after the mass shooting. Prior to him killing 8 other people, he reportedly set his house on fire with multiple rounds of ammunition found inside. Also, Mr. Cassidy was a technician at the Santa Clara Valley Transportation Authority, so part of the VTA in San Jose, California, where police were called early, and reports say that the mass shooting was at a rail maintenance yard. The man reportedly then took his own life, according to law enforcement. The Santa Clara County Sheriff Department Deputy Russell Davis said that while the investigation was ongoing, authorities would go with the assumption that it was a self-inflicted gunshot wound from the suspect, according to the deputies, who did not, I repeat, did not exchange fire with the gunman. So they say Cassidy's girlfriend says that he was not mentally stable. The man was not mentally stable, said Cassidy's ex-girlfriend she said, their relationship, which lasted for 12 years. The woman, who kept her name anonymous, said she hasn't spoken with Cassidy in years, but described how he got angry and aggressive after she turned down a marriage proposal 2 months into the relationship, which began after meeting on dating site. She said, I was scared. He said, he made a lot of trouble for me, so I moved forward. He is a murderer, she said. He killed innocent people. That's terrible. I feel sad. Cassidy didn't have a major criminal background, according to KTVU reports, though he did have a few traffic violations on site. One coworker reportedly said the man was strange, while others in the neighborhood called him a loner. Now, an unconfirmed number of people were also injured. We don't know how many have been wounded. Authorities mentioned at least one person is also in critical condition at a nearby hospital. It's a horrible tragedy, folks. And listen, According to VTA board chairman Glenn Hendricks, he said that their thoughts love goes out to the VTA family, to the organization, and what they've had to go through. The Santa Clara County Sheriff's Department and the San Jose Police Department, as well as federal agencies like Homeland Security, the FBI, Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms, are all assisting with this investigation of this shooting. Officials are investigating a second crime scene in relation to this shooting, a home where Mr. Cassidy reportedly lived that caught fire at roughly the same time he was shooting the people. Authorities reportedly found gasoline and hundreds of rounds of ammunition inside the home where Mr. Cassidy's ex-wife confirmed was his. The couple had lived together before divorcing in 2009. A fellow VTA employee reportedly called his mother, said the shooting occurred during a union meeting in the rail yard. This is a horrific day for our city, said San Jose Mayor Sam Liccardo. Our heart pains for the family, the co-workers, because so many people, so again, we don't know if the guy was upset at at work, if it was a union meeting. So did he but he planned this because he set his house on fire before he did it. So obviously people that he killed plus wounded others. Was it just random shooting of anybody could hit? Someone says there's no volume. Volume on this, right? You might need to turn your volume on there. But anyway, you guys can hear me, right? You guys can hear me? Just making sure, because one person said there's no volume. Okay, thank you. So, just crazy. I mean, it's sad. It's terrible. But once again, this is a person who is, anytime we have mental breakdown, something like that, this couldn't happen. But this should not affect the Second Amendment rights at all, because once again, law-abiding citizens, they handle their firearms appropriately and properly, and we're given that right according to the Constitution. Pray for the families of these that have been killed, and also for the families of those, and pray for those that are wounded or are still living. It's just a sad, sad situation. Anyway, back home in Indiana, I'll be with you tomorrow. Get ready for a 12 noon live broadcast from the Salvation Station in construction. What? Keep getting people saved, guys. Give your life to Jesus Christ, because the demons are loose. The demons are taking over people's minds. The demons are loose. There's a devil loose. But Jesus saves, and his power is greater. Praise God. Last days, though.